Sai, Mandal, Uttar Pradesh, India.
This village is situated 2 kilometers north of Bhajana. Here Brahma was bewildered by the Maya of Sri Krishna. To test Sri Krishna, Brahma stole his cows, calves, and friends here. How to get there? You can easily go to this place by auto from Vrindavan. When Lord Brahma saw Sri Krishna eating contaminated food at Parakama, he decided to test Sri Krishna. After saving his friends from the mouth of Aghasura and killing the demon, which I have explained in Parasalai, Vraja Mandal, UP, India, Lord Krishna brought his friends to the bank of the Yamuna and addressed them as follows: "My dear friends, just see how this spot is very nice for taking lunch and playing on the soft, sandy Yamuna bank. You can see how the lotus flowers in the water are beautifully blown and how they distribute their fragrance all around. The chirping of the birds along with the cooing of the peacocks, surrounded by the whispering of the leaves in the trees, combine and present sound vibrations that echo one another. And this just enriches the beautiful scenery created by the trees here. Let us have our lunch in this spot because it is already late and we are feeling hungry. Let the calves remain near us, and let them drink water from the Yamuna. While we engage in our lunch taking, the calves may engage in eating the soft grasses that are in this spot." On hearing this proposal from Krishna, all the boys became very glad and said, "Certainly, let us all sit down here to take our lunch." In the picture you can see the spot where Lord Krishna ate lunch with his friends. The area is very beautiful, filled with natural beauty. Right side of this place is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Bathat, where the Lord sat when he came to this place, and left side is Brahma Bavari. During rainy season the area is surrounded by Yamuna river. To come to this place you have to walk from Bhagwan Bihari temple.
ये है बचपन गाड़ी छोटे वाले राधा कृष्ण चतुर्भुज भगवान श्री कृष्ण अधासुर का वध करके बचपन पर आए, यहाँ पे आके छात्रीला करने लगे। एक मधुमंगल नाम का सखा था। भगवान ने मधुमंगल को बोला, कल हम तेरे घर का प्रसाद खाएंगे, अपने घर से कुछ प्रसाद लेके आना। वो बहुत ही गरीब था, वो अपने यहाँ से 3 दिन का खट्टी छाछ लाया। जहाँ लेके आया सोचने लगा कन्हैया माँ का मिश्री खाने वाला है, चप्पल वो खाने वाला है, कन्हैया को कैसे खिलाऊं, तो उसको खुद पीने लगा। भगवान ने देखा मैंने मंगाया खुद पी रहा है, तो भगवान दौड़ के गए तो मधुमंगल ने झट से पूरे मुँह में डाल लिया। तो भगवान ने उसके मुँह में गोपचे मारे, तो उसके मुँह में से जो निकला उसको चाट रहे थे। ये नीला ब्रह्मा देख रहा था। ब्रह्मा बोला कैसा भगवान है, झूठा फूटा खा रहा है, मुंह चाट रहा है, कोई भगवान नहीं है, ये कोई वैसा ही बहरूप लिया है, इसको मैं दंड दूंगा। भगवान बन के रह रहा है ब्रज में, इसको दंड दूंगा। तो यहाँ से गाय बछड़ों की चोरी करके ब्रह्मलोक ले गया। भगवान ने अपना ध्यान लगा के देखा ये सब ब्रह्मा की करतूत है। भगवान ने स्वयं ऐसे ही अपने आधे शरीर में से ऐसे ही ग्वाल वाल गाय बछड़े बना लिए। 1 साल तक लीला चलती रही। 1 साल बाद ब्रह्मा आया, यहाँ आके देखा ऐसे ही ग्वाल वाल, ब्रह्मलोक गया, ब्रह्मलोक में जाके देखा ऐसे ही ग्वाल वाल। ब्रह्मा की मति भ्रम हो गई और ठाकुर जी के चरणों में गया, भगवान ये बताओ मैंने किया वो सही, आपने किया वो सही? तो भगवान बोले मैंने किया वो सही। तो गांव का नाम सही पड़ा और स्थान का नाम बचपन। ये चतुर्भुज रूप में दर्शन दिया ब्रह्मा को। यहाँ भागवत जी में 10वें स्कंद में 13, 14, 15 3 अध्याय में यहाँ का लेख आता है और चतुर्भुज नारायण दर्शन आता है। बोलो बच्चे वारी भगवान की जय।
old tree when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sat under this tree.
ये पहचानी महाप्रभु जी की बैठक थी। ये ठोकर में झाड़ सब खत्म है। एक हाथ महाप्रभु जी पे, एक गोसाई जी पे।
As the boys, for whom Krishna was the lord of their lives, ate, the calves, greedy for more grass, went far away, deep in the forest. Seeing that the gopas were frightened, Krishna said to them, "Don't go. I shall bring the calves here." Saying this, Krishna stood up, took a morsel of food in his hand, and left to search the calves in the forest. Then the demigod Brahma, who had already seen the liberation of Agajura, came and gazed at Krishna happily eating lunch with the boys on the river bank. As he gazed at Krishna, Brahma said in his mind, "This must be a gopa. He cannot be Lord Hari, the personality of Godhead. Why would Lord Hari enjoy such wretched food with the gopa boys of Vraja?" After speaking these words, Brahma became bewildered by the Lord's illusory potency. As he stood in the sky, Brahma, and who was very surprised to see Agajura's liberation, stole all the calves and boys and disappeared. Local pujari said at Brahma Bhavari Brahma hide calves and cowherd boys. Not seeing the calves, returning to the riverbank and not seeing the gopas, and then searching in the forest for them both, Krishna thought, "This must be Brahma's work." Then, to please the cows and gopas, Lord Krishna, who is the creator of the universes, made himself into the calves and boys. Whatever were the gopas and calves' forms, with their hands, feet, and other parts, whatever were their sticks, horns, and other possessions, whatever were their characters, qualities, and other features, and whatever were their clothes, ornaments, and other things, Lord Krishna perfectly copied. In this way, he proved the Vedic statement, Sarvam Vishnu Mayam Vishvam, the entire universe is Lord Vishnu. As the sun was setting on the western horizon, Krishna, herding calves that were in truth himself, and accompanied by gopas that were also himself, playfully entered Nanda's village. The many gopas, who were all Krishna, led the various calves, who were also Krishna, to their respective barns. Then the gopas entered their own homes. Hearing the flute, the gopas fainted and then suddenly stood up. As milk flowed from them, each embraced her son. Seeing their calves, the cows mooed. They licked the calves with their tongues and made the calves drink their milk. In this way, all the gopas and cows became Krishna's mothers. Their love for their children became 4 times what it had been. As they embraced, bathed, massaged, and in other ways served their sons, the gopas now gazed on Lord Krishna. Then the millions of gopi girls, who were all deeply in love with Krishna, were married to the many gopa boys, who at that time were all forms of Krishna. In the circle of Vraja, 1 year passed with Krishna disguising himself as both the calves and gopas. He was the calves and he was the gopas protecting the calves. On the day when there were only 5 nights remaining to complete the year, Krishna and Balrama went to the forest as they herded the calves. From far away on the summit of Govardhan Hill the cows ran to their calves, licked their bodies, gazed on them, and made them drink the nectar of their milk. The cowherd men saw the calves, who had already drunk their mother's milk, staying below Govardhan Hill, and they saw the cows, overcome with love for their calves, also staying there. As the men came down from the hill to hit the cows, they suddenly came upon their own sons. Meeting them, the Gopa men immediately placed their sons on their laps. Young and old were flooded with tears of love. The men embraced their sons and grandsons and sat down with them. Seeing everyone so affectionate, powerful Balrama had many doubts. In his mind he said, "I do not understand what has happened for the past year. Everyone is so affectionate, and their love increases day after day. Is this an illusion made by the Devas, Gandharvas, or Rakshasas? Only Krishna can bewilder me. Thinking this, Balrama closed his eyes. Then with transcendental eyes, he looked at the past, present, and future. He saw that all the calves and gopas had become dark boys, each decorated with a flute and stick, peacock feathers, Bhrigu Muni's footprint, necklaces of flowers, jewels, gunja, lotuses, and water lilies, turbans, crowns, and splendid earrings, endowed with curly locks of hair, making showers of bliss with the glances of their autumn lotus eyes, more handsome than millions of kamidvas, their noses decorated with pearls and their heads and hands decorated with many ornaments, having 2 arms, glorious with yellow garments, belts, bracelets, and anklets, and more glorious than millions of rising suns. Balrama saw that all these forms on top of Govardhan Hill, and in Vrindavana forest south of the Yamuna were all Krishna. Understanding what Brahma had done and what Krishna had done, and looking again at the calves and gopas, Balrama said to Krishna, the devotees Brahma, Ananta, Yama, Indra, and Shiva always worship the Supreme Lord, who is the controller of everything, who is self-satisfied, whose desires are always fulfilled, and who has the power to create many millions of universes in the sky. As Balrama was speaking, Brahma came there and saw Krishna, Balrama, the calves, and the gopas. Saying, Krishna brought back all the calves and gopas I took away. Brahma left and saw them all still there, where he had hidden them. Seeing them all still asleep, he returned to Vraja and gazed again at Krishna and the gopas. Astonished, in his mind, he said, "This is a great wonder. From where did all these boys come that now they are playing with Krishna just as before? What is for me only a moment is a year on earth. I don't understand how they are still manifested as before." In this way, Brahma, who bewilders the entire universe, was so blinded by Krishna's illusion that he could not see even his own body. The creator Brahma became like a firefly standing before the son of Sri Krishna. As Brahma stood, stunned and bewildered, Krishna mercifully removed his own illusory potency and revealed himself. With eyes of knowledge, Brahma devotedly gazed at the calves and gopa boys and saw that they were all Sri Krishna. Brahma then saw that the entire universe, including all that was inside and outside his body, and including his own self, was all the potency of Lord Vishnu. Gazing at this, Brahma became stunned. He looked like an unmoving tulasi plant in Vrindavana forest. Thinking Istsai, he is that is he. Hence this village's at present names. After visiting Brahma Bhavari, you have to walk further inside to see Brahmakund. In this village you can take darshan of Gyan Kund temple and Gyan Kund.
ज्ञान कुंड साई।
Whenever I upload new video, I update homepage glories of Holy Dhamma of my website vedicandustan.org and also under menu. You can also press the YouTube subscribe button to receive notification. I am thankful to my subscribers and viewers for their support in my small devotional service for Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Sri Gauranga.